wedding ring.
The boy. Let me hold him. Wait. First we've got to see if he's healthy, little brat. What a pity. He'll live.
What would become of you, little boy? If only I had something to give you. I haven't even my good name. It isn't much, but it holds a portrait of my dear mother. Goodness is rewarded. Remember that, my son, and live by it. If I'd lived by those words, I wouldn't have come to such an end. Keep this locket with you always. Perhaps one day it'll lead you back to your family.
Hello? What have we here? Ooh, pretty. Gold, too. I think I better keep this for him. Wouldn't want anything to happen to it now, would we? Come on, then, you. Let's have you over here. Here, you hold him.
I named the babies alphabetically for practicality's sake. Let's see. The last lad was Swizzle. Swizzle. T. Twist. Oliver Twist.
Hurry up, don't dawdle! Come on, you lazy sluggerments! I need 3 for the dye house, with Fellows, Wickham and Barnum. Chris, in the corner, you'll see you now. Pissed!
With a corny, Mum.
What?
May I see my locker, please?
What have I told you, Oliver Twist?
I can have it when I'm 12. If I'm good.
This is a workhouse, not the playhouse. Earn your keep or you get put out in the street. I want no trouble from you.
Can I see inside? Please?
You've seen it before.
Please?
Died. Grosvenor Square, London.
Was she my mother?
Your mother was a filthy trollop who popped off the second she squeezed you out. She weren't no lady.
Then who was she?
Get back to work. Go! Go on, go!
Time
much, Mum.
Bow your heads and give thanks. Lord, make us truly thankful for this bounteous feast.
Lord, make us truly thankful for this bounteous feast.
And bless the generous widow Corney.
And bless the generous widow Corney.
Amen.
Amen.
Whoever gets the short straw goes up and asks for more.
You can't ask for more. It's against the rules.
You never do nothing wrong, do you, Twist? Always the little gentleman. Draw.
Go on, draw. Promise to be good, so I can get something my mother left me.
I said, draw.
Go on, Laura, draw. Straw, draw. Go on, take it, the end one. Go on, Oliver. Don't take that one, take the middle one. Good luck. Go on, Oliver, go get some more. What's the matter? You scared? Please, ma'am, could I have some more?
Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could with.
Please, ma'am, I want some more.
What did you say?
Please, ma'am, I want some more.
Nobody asks for more in my workhouse. See how you like sleeping in the gutter and eating in the cold.
My locket, ma'am, I need my locket.
Did you get it when you were 12?
My birthday's tomorrow, I'll be 12 tomorrow.
You promised to be good. Goodness is rewarded, remember? Well, so is badness. And now you know how.
It's mine, Widow Corney. My mother gave it to me. Please, Widow Corney, please.
Get out!
My mother, it's mine. My mother gave it to me. It's mine. It's mine.
Get away! Get away!
Mine.
No, you don't. Better come with me, young lad.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I was gonna snitch that apple and get yourself caught. There ain't nothing wronger than that. Stealing's an art. I don't know with amateurs mucking up the business.
But I wasn't trying to.
That old codger nabs you. He raises a stink, and pretty soon the market's crawling with flicks. And what happens to the likes of me? Just trying to make a dishonest living for himself.
Sorry.
What's your name, me flash companion?
Oliver Twist.
Got lodgings?
No, I was hoping to find Grosvenor Square.
Tell you what, I knows a kindly old gentleman to put you up and give you a proper meal. In a particularly delightful corner of London, what's impossible to find, unless you got a reliable guide who knows the way.
Do you know the way?
What do you give me?
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I don't have anything.
The man with something to steal is me client. The man without a farthing is me pal. Jack Dawkins is the name.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Dawkins.
But me nearest and dearest calls me Dodger. The artful Dodger. Oh, hello, Thomas. Carol.
Dodger.
How's the missus?
Spare the farthing, will you?
Come on. There's where the old man lives. Move along. You've got to promise me you'll never tell nothing you sees or hears in this place.
I promise.
You know what peaching is?
Telling.
Tattling, snitching, squealing. It's the worst thing one man can do to another.
Don't worry, Dodger. I'm very honest.
Why me? I never said nothing about honesty. Here it is, then.
Dodger, welcome back. What, Dodger, over mate. What you got then? Who's the kid? What's going on?
Look what I've got for you.
Dodger, what you got for us
Choice
today, then?
pickings today.
Oh, that's nice.
Where's Bacon? Bacon! Bacon! It's my especial pleasure to introduce you to my new mate, Master Oliver Twist.
Oliver, my dear, it is an honor.
Pleased to meet you too, sir.
What a polite chap. Obviously raised under the best of circumstances.
Well, there's...
What a clever lad. Comes with his own gift.
Please, sir, that's the only thing I have in the world. Please don't take it away. I'm hoping it'll help me find my family.
Oh, we're your family now, my dear. What's that cologne you're wearing, eh? French? Essence de pig? All right, lads. Let's show our new guests the hospitality for which we are famous. New rags for Master Oliver.
Let's go, let's move it along.
Come on, then. Let's sing along. Are you feeling hearty enough for a spot of breakfast?
If you have a scrap of bread, sir.
Come on, Oliver, eat up, son. Here, Oliver, you're hungry, aren't you?
Have some bread on, mate. Eat the crust. Oh, look at him eat that. It's really
We let you rest now, my dear. Here in our humble digs, we likes our fun, but we also likes our peace and quiet contemplation. Well, no need to knock so courteously. Our home is yours. My favourite dog.
Where's the wages? For the job I done last Sunday.
Those items didn't quite fetch as much
Don't give
as
me none of your excuses, Fagin.
Then can examine the receipts. You know how fastidious I am about my records.
Hello, lads. Hi, Nancy. Hello, Nancy. Bullseye.
Cheat me at your own risk.
Bullseye,
Fagin.
come here. Bullseye, come here. There's a good dog.
Nancy, you bring a breath of spring into the winter of an old man's life.
Rubbish. Who's this, then?
Oliver Twist, miss.
And he's a polite one.
Nothing but the best quality of boys here, my dear.
Where's your parents, Oliver?
I haven't any.
I'll be your mum, then. Would you like that?
Very much, miss.
Nancy! Stop your sniffling! Get over here! Look at this, will ya? Got a feeling the old miser's filching me again.
Boys, Mr. Sykes and I have business to discuss, and you all have duties to attend to. Off we go. Roger. Stay close on Oliver. Let no harm come to him.
He'll be all right. Come along, Oliver. Go away. Look sharp. Plum pudding coming our way.
Be off with you, be off with you. I'm happy for you. Be off with you. I'm happy for you. Be off with you.
He wants nothing to do with you. He's refined. Can't be bothered with a lot of stinking little beggars. Now go on.
Thank you, young man. A penny for your trouble.
Trouble at all, sir.
Why did you steal his pocketbook?
Didn't you see the way he looked at us? Like we was trash. And the little lady held her hanky to her nose so as not to smell us. Hey, the oysters are on me.
Roger, how long have you known Mr. Fagin?
Since I was 9. He found me sleeping in an old crate, all froze to death.
So you don't have a mother or father either?
And me dad's a rumpot, and me mum's a feast for the worms.
I'm sorry.
Roast chestnuts! Ah, who needs them?
I'm going to find my family if it takes me my whole life.
What for? All they'll do is just order you about, yell at you for getting in trouble, and make you grow up to be a gentleman.
And what's wrong with that?
Oh, nothing. If you wants to give up your freedom and fun and everything else worth living for in this miserable, rotten old world.
There's lots of goodness in the world.
Where'd you learn that? In the workhouse?
I just know. If you're good, good things will happen to you.
Good with your fingers and fast on your feet, you mean?
There's lots of kind people, like Fagin.
Ah, Fagin's kind, when there's something in it for him.
And Nancy.
Nancy's all right. There's enough bad in Bill Sykes to make up for 100 Nancy's.
And you, Dodger. You're my friend.
A friend's just an enemy in disguise. You can't trust nobody.
Oh. I shall have. Shh, be quiet, Lucy. Carry on.
Staunch to the last. Yeah, where else did old man find such friends? How long you been awake? Speak up.
I just woke, sir.
Did you see any of those pretty things? They're mine. They're all I have for my old age. It's a terrible business growing old. I never intended it to go this far, but if you steal from me, I'll slit your gullet. Capital punishment is a fine thing. Dead men never bring their awkward stories to light. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Did I frighten you? Terribly sorry. Just that, if anything ever happened to that box, I'll be out on the street with a tin cup. That's not a pretty picture for someone my age. But I'd have nothing to fear from you. Do I, Oliver?
No, sir.
Now, do you think you could get back to sleep now?
I think so.
Well, there's a good lad. I'm very glad to have you here with us. I hope you'll be very happy.
Fagin, is my locket in there? In that box?
Oh, yes, my dear.
It's very important. It's all my mother left me.
Ah, well then, safest place for it is in this box. We are surrounded by thieves.
For all I know, you got the crown jewels stashed away.
If I had the crown jewels, my dear, you'd get at least a tiara. Oliver, what a delight to see your smiling countenance this bright day.
Morning, Fagin. Morning, Miss Nancy.
Morning, Oliver.
Where's the Dodger and everybody?
Already off to work?
I'd like to work too.
All in good time, my dear. First, have a cup of tea. Nancy, would you pour him a cup?
Go on, Oliver, sit down.
What's you staring at? Did I forget to wash my face this morning?
You're the prettiest lady I've ever known.
And you ain't known many, have you?
No.
You're a nice little monkey, aren't you? What are you, 12? Seems 30 years since I was 12.
You're young, Nancy.
I wasn't much older than Oliver when I met up with Bill.
Very pretty.
Of course, he was different then.
None of us have stood the test of time as well as we might. It's a strenuous life, but a merry one, too.
Bill ain't gonna like it if I come home empty-handed. Come on, Fagin. Open up them purse strings, Fagin.
All right, you can give him this to keep him happy. Oh, you robber need blind. What can I do? He's a legendary thief and murderer, and I'm an helpless old man.
Bye, Oliver. Bye, Nancy.
Lovely, isn't she? Likes a bit of fire in the ladies.
Do you not have a wife, Mr. Fagin?
Alas, no. Alone. Except for my boys. Even they will leave me someday. They'll all grow up and go to jail, and then what will I have?
I won't leave you.
Oliver, you warm my creaking heart. Would you like to play a little game?
I like games. The Dodger taught me some.
Ah, you always listen to the Dodger. Ah, you make him your model. Now, you see this handkerchief sticking out of my pocket just a little bit? You see that, my dear?
Yes?
Do you think that you could take it without my noticing? You think you could do that? Caught you. Never let yourselves be caught, my dear.
Sorry, sir.
Now, no need to apologize. Practice makes perfect.
Excuse me, sir.
Excellent work. Clever lad. I don't think I've ever seen a more clever lad. Here's a shilling.
A whole shilling? I never had a whole shilling before.
No, you mind Fagin, and you'll see many more like it.
Is stealing the work the boys do?
Not stealing, per se. More like redistributing the wealth. You see, like, we take from the rich, which is them, and we gives to the poor, which is us. It's kind of like Robin Hood. You have heard of Robin Hood?
He was a great man.
He was. He was a great man, and you yourself could be a great man if you listen to everything I say. Now, Oliver, it's time you got started in your life's work. I hereby declare you, officially, an apprentice in our happy little band. May you bring honor and prosperity to yourself and your humble instructor. Off you go. Off you go, join the other boys. Ply your trade. Redistribute all day and all night. And then bring everything back.
Thanks a lot. What happens if you get caught?
Fagin's boys don't get caught.
Jimmy Tate got himself caught. What happened then?
He matriculated to one of the finest institutions of higher learning in the country.
Got thrown in jail for 2 years.
Think of all the knowledge Jimmy's accumulating in there. Locked up with the greatest thieves in London. What's got nothing to do but teach them everything they knows.
I wouldn't like to go to jail.
Don't worry. I'll look out for you.
Dodger, someday could we go and find Grosvenor Square?
What for?
That's where the lady in my locket came from.
Oh, you don't want to go sticking your nose in flash places like that. Why? Aren't you happy where you is?
I'm very happy. But what if Fagin dies? He's pretty old. What will we do then?
We'll have our own gang. I'll be captain, you'll be my lieutenant. We'll be notorious. We'll be so fast and slippery, the traps will never catch us. Wanted, Oliver Twist.
No.
Reward, £100 for his head. The greatest thief London has ever known. I can just see it now.
Oliver! Do you know what day this is?
No, sir.
This is the day you picked your first pocket. Aha! This is a great day in the life of any boy. But especially for you, you've only been with us a mere 3 months. You've been observing with an eye of an eagle. You've been studying with the mind of a great and scholarly student. Now you get to put that encyclopedic knowledge to use. I would like you to recite the 3 golden rules to me.
Not every bucket is filled with gold, but check it anyway!
Check it anyway!
Perfect.
Crime doesn't pay unless you work at it!
Unless you work at it!
And 3?
If you get caught, never ever peach!
Never ever peach!
Engrave that one on your heart. Well, that's all I have to teach you. That's all the wisdom contained in this feeble mind. You ready for the world?
This is a grand day, Dodger! I want him to have a successful professional career! I don't know if I can make it.
You see, I prefer one in the original binding.
Good morning, Mr. Courtney. How much is this volume?
Now he's asking the price. You don't want no witnesses.
Actually, do you have anything else?
Right. Now he's back reading. He wouldn't notice if you put a firecracker down his drawers. Good luck, mate.
Uncle Horace!
Steve, stop him! Stop that boy! Steve, stop Steve! There he goes! There's a thief!
Wriggling around. Go on, get in there. Lord, this is your new home.
This is what I get for picking you up off the street and cleaning the lice off your head. This is what I get, eh? For giving you all the sweets and cocoa that your greedy little heart desires.
It pays me way. It's a respectable thief.
Do you remember what happened when Jimmy Teeth got pinched? Eh? We had to move our lodgings. We had to go underground for months.
Calm down. Jimmy was a squealer. Oliver ain't like that.
The police have ways of making the most loyal boy turn traitor.
You can trust Oliver. He's true.
Where'd they take him?
Oliver is matriculated to that well-known institution of royal learning.
Go quickly! Go on! Find out what happened to him! Make yourself useful, you selfish, spoiled little scoundrel!
That boy stole my watch.
He's one of a gang of young hooligans terrorizing London. He's an outrage to society and should be put away.
What's your name, boy?
Oliver Twist, sir.
Peculiar sort of name. Obviously an alias. Where are your parents?
I haven't any, sir.
Did you take the watch?
No, sir. It was another boy.
Your Honor! Your Honor! Excuse me. The child is right, Your Honor. I saw the entire incident.
Who are you? What were you doing in the street? Soliciting?
I am Mr. Brownlow's niece. I was shopping at the bookstall when the theft occurred. The bookseller saw it too, Mr. Courtney. Tell them.
It was a lad with the top hat who stole the watch, Your Worship.
Is this boy in a top hat a friend of yours? What's his name?
I can't say any more, sir.
Answer. 6 months for contempt of court. Next case.
You're right. This boy doesn't need a jail cell. He needs a good home and people to care for him. And then he'll have a chance in the world. Condemn him for 6 months and you condemn him for life.
Why should you care what happens to him, young lady?
How can you not care?
All right, young gallows, you're released. But I'd advise everybody in this courtroom to watch his pockets. Next case.
Oliver Twist.
What? Thank you for speaking up for me, miss.
My name is Rose Maylie. Where do you live, Oliver?
With a kindly old gentleman in a deserted warehouse. It's lovely.
Have you no family at all?
I don't know, miss.
How would you like to come home with my uncle and me? Sleep in a proper bed, have proper clothes, eat proper meals.
The kindly old gentleman, he'll be expecting me.
Why don't you try it for just one night? I think you'd like Grosvenor Square.
Grosvenor Square? You mean you live in Grosvenor Square?
Yes, I really live in Grosvenor Square. Mrs. Bedwin, this is Oliver Twist. He's going to be staying with us for a little while. We give him the north bedroom with a view of the garden. Run him a nice warm bath, and I think I'll send for the tailor to make him a brand new set of clothes. Come along, Oliver.
So, when the little lady came up to Oliver, what did she say? Did she mention where she was taking him?
Let me think. I'm sure it'll come back to me. It just needs a little encouragement. Yes, now, what was it there? Something about Grosvenor Square. Brownlows.
Right.
You'll be seeing my sons in the morning.
I'll take my port in the library.
Very well, sir.
Good night, Oliver. Very pleasant having you with us.
That's her. Who? The lady in my locket died Grosvenor Square, 1823. Who was she?
She was Mr. Brownlow's wife. My aunt. Where is this locket? Let me see it.
Fagin's got it.
The kindly old gentleman.
He's keeping it for me. What does it mean?
It means your mother could be this lady's daughter. It means you could be Mr. Brownlow's grandson and heir. Agnes was my uncle and aunt's only child, but she was disgraced.
How was she disgraced?
She was going to have a baby. But the father was a married man. She went to London and we never saw her again. But she always wore a gold locket with her mother's portrait in it.
And if it's the same locket, would we be cousins?
Yes, we would. We have to get that locket back.
He didn't peach in court. He could have told on all of us.
Bill, stealing him back is too risky. He's in good hands. Leave him be.
Leave him be. You all wants to put our lives in the hands of a little orphan boy who hasn't stole nothing in his whole life? Leave him be! The trap's been after you for years, Fagin. If Oliver sings, you might as well go and knock on the tower door. Ask them to show you yourself. As for me, they'll string me up the second they catch me. If the crowd don't tear me apart first.
Bill, don't talk like that.
Don't talk like that. Don't you talk to me like that.
Hey, leave her alone.
Ephraim, you deserve a flogging for letting them get caught in the first place.
Well, maybe impossible, Bill, but you're making sense. Oliver knows a bit too much for comfort's sake. Might drop a word in the wrong place.
I'm telling you, he won't.
Not on purpose! Just in casual conversation, and then the game is up.
That's what I'm telling you. We've got to get him back.
What do you propose we do about it?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Nancy. Nancy could help us out. Couldn't you, love? Eh?
Good morning, Uncle.
Good morning, my dear.
Well, we've kept Oliver cooped up here an entire week. He needs fresh air and exercise, so we're going to the park.
Yeah, I have a better idea. Oliver, come here a moment. How would you like to take these books back to the bookseller? You can get your fresh air and your exercise.
Very much, sir.
They're very rare. I'm entrusting them to you.
I'll be very careful with them, sir.
It's the same bookshop where your companion stole my watch.
So you believe me now that I didn't steal the watch?
Oliver, when you first came here, I fully expected to wake up one morning and find the whole house emptied out from top to bottom. But you have been a very pleasant guest. Now, take this to Mr. Courtney, and he will give you half a sovereign change. Take that 10 shillings and buy yourself whatever you like.
Really, sir?
That little task shouldn't take more than 30 minutes.
I'll be back in 20.
20 minutes, sir.
Square. Go tell Fagin. Oliver's in Berkeley Square. Heading for the West End.
Brian!
Yes, sir?
Brian!
Yes, sir.
Beckfield Height!
Look, there's a cab there.
Here he comes. Ready with the bag?
I know, sweet John.
Hiya. Where you been? Oh, no, don't. Look, Dodger's are here and all. Why don't you come see him?
Dodger. The bag. Where's the bag? Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Come on. Yeah, come on. Funny little...
Oliver's here! Where'd you get them new clothes?
What a delight to see you again, my dear. You should have written, told us you were coming. Perhaps we could have prepared some supper for you.
Yeah, Oliver's paid £5.
Hey.
That's mine, Fagin.
Yeah, no. I'll get the note. You take the books.
I don't want the books. I've done the work. I wants the money.
You can't do this. The money, the books are Mr. Brownlow's.
He sounds like a prosperous type. Perhaps we should explore this Brownlow, Will.
And what's the matter with you? Hey? Where was you when I needed you?
Oliver, what did you tell Mr. Brownlow? Did you preach to him?
No.
And, did you tell him the whereabouts of our cosy little hovel?
No.
Did you mention any names, like Bill Sykes or Nancy or any of our other dear compatriots?
No.
And most important, what did you say about dear old Fagin?
Only that you're a kind old man that took me in and was nice to me.
I told you he wouldn't peach.
Oliver, you've fallen into the hands of the enemy and you've acquitted yourself with honor.
Please give me back the £5. Mr. Brownlow will think I stole it.
You've got to start your reputation sometime.
I'll prove I didn't steal it if it's the last thing I do.
How? By your word? That's a bit tarnished right now, don't you think? Besides, who needs little boys like you, other than Mr. Fagin?
Leave him alone. And you've done enough harm for one day.
There's no quota on harm, don't you know?
You'd betray your own mother, if you ever had one.
Well, in that a moot point. My mother's dead, so we'll never know. Still.
Still no sign of him?
No.
I knew it.
A penniless antique nearing senility.
Don't give me that. I knows exactly what you does.
Oh, I'll exploit them, as it were. I'll uses them, I do. Feeds them. Puts a roof over their head. Looks after them when they're sick. I do. But, it's not out of charity. I'm just looking after my investment.
Well, make sure you protect our little investment over there, will you? Aye?
I know this sounds unlikely, Bill, but I don't quite follow.
Well, see, I has a plan, don't I? For our little friend, Oliver Twist. Where's the plan?
You must do everything Bill Sykes says, and you'll come to no harm.
What will he do with me?
Employ you. Study his ways carefully. He's a genius of a kind, and since he's going to be hanged someday soon, gather ye rosebuds while ye may.
I'll be back. I'll get some beer.
Ain't you hungry?
No.
You ain't sick, is ya?
I'm just thinking about Mr. Brownlow and Miss Rose. They must hate me now that I lost the £5 in the books.
You can't do nothing about it, so no use thinking on it. Go on, give the bangers a try. Come on, try some. Here. Who do you think that is?
He looks a bit like Mr. Sykes.
It is Bill. Well, when I first met him, handsome, ain't he? He was me knight. I'd no family, no home, nothing. He took me in. He weren't so bad back then. One thing leads to another, and before you know it, Did you like staying in that gentleman's house?
It was lovely.
Was he nice to you?
Yes. And there was a beautiful young lady, too.
More beautiful than me?
In a different way.
Come on. I'm taking you back there. Before Bill gets back, come on.
There he is.
I'm sorry, I can't take this back to the mum.
Just you stay close to me.
Where are you going?
It's just gonna look for you, Bill.
Told you I was coming back, didn't I?
I was worried you was angry with me. Couldn't leave the boy by himself, could I? He might escape.
You'd never do nothing against me, would you, Ned?
You ought to know that by now, Bill.
You can't trust anyone in this world.
That's awful hard. After all the time we've been together. Bill, you're hurting me.
Mr. Sykes,
Aye?
could you teach me to pick a lock?
Lock? What lock?
Fagin's got something of mine locked up and I want it back.
Fagin? Do you know where Fagin keeps his treasure?
He has a secret place.
Well, maybe me and you could, form ourselves a little partnership, eh? Yeah. What does the lock look like?
This isn't the way to Fagin's. Where are we going?
Be quiet. Get up there. Go on.
It's Mr. Brownlow's house.
Yeah.
Don't make me steal from Mr. Brownlow.
Shut up, will you?
All right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Books? Where's the silver, lad?
I never saw any silver.
Huh?
The dining hall.
Go on, then. What else they got? Jewels, maybe.
Sir, we've plenty of silver. Fagin will be so happy. We'd better be on our way now.
Yeah. Where does the lady of the house sleep?
You won't hurt her, will you?
Pick them up. Quick.
Hold, all right, fire.
Don't shoot your little
This one saved my life.
Well, pity. About the platter, I mean. Still, it can be melted down.
Yeah. We would have had the lot. But the boy here, he dropped the bag, didn't he?
It was an accident.
Leave him alone.
Children, let's not quarrel. The evening, though not a complete success, did show a profit.
Yeah, and he wants some takings now.
No, Bill, that won't be possible, you see. All this needs careful appraisal. Why don't you come back tomorrow?
Yeah, all right.
No. Perhaps I could see my way to giving you tiny little advance.
You've been cheating me for years, Fagin. It's gonna stop. Hey, partner. You coming? Nancy? You going deaf?
What did he mean by that, boy?
I don't know, sir.
Something's going on beyond my back. I don't like things going on beyond my back. Bill Sykes, legendary thief and murderer. There have been other legendary thieves and murderers, which I cooked and ate.
It's my bill.
I know what you're thinking.
I sure don't.
The worst thing that ever happened to you is when the Dodger stopped you from snitching that apple and brought you here.
I'm not thinking that. You've been the greatest friend they ever had.
Huh? Remember what I says about friends, mate? They turns up enemies sooner or later.
It's just that tonight Mr. Brownlow saw me stealing his silver, and Sykes could have hurt Miss Rose. Dodger, it's not a game anymore.
Never was a game, mate. You just thought it was. If you ever gets a chance to escape from here, I wouldn't blame you. Living in that posh house, servants and all. Maybe getting a bit of education. Now, I ain't saying it's for me. Be off my hinges in no time. But you look like you belong there, mate. Nah, ain't my cup of tea. But if you gets a chance, go back there and stay there.
Wherever she goes. Whatever she does.
Cheating on you, is she?
Watch your mouth.
Why's you having me follow her?
Don't ask questions, just do it.
I wouldn't have let her in, sir. But she says she's got news of Oliver Twist.
I want to hear nothing more about that boy. I let him into my good graces, and he took full advantage of me. Do you think I'm such a fool as to make the same mistake twice?
Look, I can't wait any longer.
What's the meaning of this?
It's Oliver. He's in terrible trouble.
I'm not surprised. He's stolen my money, my books, and half my silver.
He was forced. They held a gun to his head.
Uncle!
Oliver is one of the best little boys I've ever known.
Miss, you really must
No,
go.
if you want to hear about Oliver, you're wrong. You must be the beautiful young lady he spoke about.
Who spoke about me? Mrs. Bedwin, let her go.
Oliver Twist.
What about Oliver? Where is he?
Headed for a jail cell or worse if you don't try and help him. Look, it was me helped steal him back when you sent him off with the books and the £5.
I knew he had to have been forced.
Look, they've got him now, and they won't let him go.
Who are these people? Is it that man Fagin?
I ain't naming names. Or if you try to make me, I'll leave.
No, don't go. All we care about is Oliver.
Can you bring him here?
No. I'm not here. Maybe somewhere. I have to think.
We'll meet you anywhere, at any time.
If you need money, we'll pay whatever you want.
All right. Tomorrow night. Where? So busy. London Bridge. I'd have to wait till a friend of mine was asleep. Midnight.
We'll be there.
You will take good care of him, won't you?
You been doing the job what I paid you for?
Sure. Fellow see our girl?
Playing me false, is she?
Not her. True as hell, bullseye's next. I'll have the other bit of me pay now, if you don't mind.
You hiding something?
No.
Well, tell me what she's been up to then.
Nothing.
I'll kill you. I've been meaning to kill you for years. Now tell me, I'll say your prayers.
She's meeting them swank gnolls from Grosvenor Square tonight, on London Bridge. She's taking all of that to me.
You're lying to me. Why should I believe you? You're nothing but a lying, cheating little thief, ain't ya?
One of the best.
She wouldn't turn on me. Sure, I gives her a slap now and then. That don't mean I
Sorry
don't.
to be the bearer of bad tidings. That'll be half a guinea, please.
Hey?
Half a guinea. Please.
Where's Oliver?
He's out with Georgia.
Where?
Dunno.
I got a surprise for you. I knows where them Grosvenor Square silk stockings of yours is going to be tonight.
Mr. Brownlow.
London Bridge. Nancy was going to take you to him, only Sykes got wind of it. Don't know how, because Bill's got his spies. So, I'll take you there myself.
Dodger, I've got to get something. I'll meet you at the bridge.
Look for the blokes with the deepest pockets. That's where I'll be.
Bye.
Come on.
Very well. We're all right. Come along. Come along.
You was followed yesterday. Don't lie to me.
It's not what you're thinking, Bill.
Didn't think you'd double-cross me, lad.
It's for Oliver, Bill.
Everybody else, yeah. Not you.
I was just trying to help him, Bill.
Hurry, Oliver.
Trying to get back at me, did you?
No, I wouldn't, Bill.
Because I used to knock you about.
I swear to God on my life, Bill.
Strike before you get struck, that's what I know.
No, I wouldn't try to harm you, Bill.
Something must have happened, or she'd be here.
Rose, let's go to the police.
No, not yet. Not while there's a chance she'll bring him.
Bullseye, what are you doing here?
Told her, didn't I? I warned her. She got what was coming, didn't she? Oh, blimey. I didn't mind him. That's it.
Oliver Twist. What's that you got there?
I think.
Bring her over here.
Put it down. You ain't gonna give me no trouble, are you, boy?
What's that on your hand?
Fagin's treasure. Good work, boy.
Is that blood?
We could have been partners, me and you. We could have made a great team.
All I want is my locket, Mr. Sykes. You can have everything else.
Why, ain't that generous of you, Master Twist? You've been nothing but trouble since the day you turned up. I'm gonna put an end to that.
Go on, kill me. I don't care. I don't want to live in a world filled with people like you.
Like me? What do you mean, like me? There ain't no one like me. There ain't no one like Bill Sykes. What do you mean by that?
There's Widow Corney. She starved me and stole from me. And Fagin, he had me kidnapped.
They're amateurs, nobodies. The least you can say, you got done in by the worst.
Oh, bitter night. Oh, an old man should be spending his time in sunnier clime. Bill, where did you get that?
Your little apprentice here. He snitched it.
Oliver? So, you turned out just like the rest of them.
Was this the girl you were supposed to meet?
Yes, that's her poor creature. God rest her soul.
Is that Bill Sykes' stock? He's gonna take us to him. Go on, boy. There's a good time. Go on. Go on.
I'm taking this box. I'm leaving London. And you ain't never gonna see me again.
Bargain, Bill. We split the treasure. 1/3 for you, 2/3 for me. That's fair, isn't it?
You slay me, Fagin.
All the years we've worked together, Bill.
Years of you robbing me blind.
You're young, Bill. You've plenty of time to make your fortune 3 times over before you swing. It's all I've got in the world for my old age. You thieving hideous old...
You're as old as you're gonna get.
Damn you for what you did, Bill Sykes!
What do you mean, Dodger?
He killed Nancy.
Hey?
He made me peach on her, then he killed her.
You killed Nancy! Nancy loved you!
That was a terrible mistake you made, Bill.
She was gonna hand Oliver over to them swanky people. Then the game would have been up. I did it for all of us.
A terrible mistake.
Bullseye! Bullseye!
This is a Chicago police. I've been next door. Give it up.
The box, Fagin! Fagin, the box!
Sykes, don't kill him! Megan!
Come on, lads. Go on. Get up next there!
Why are you taking him?
Hey?
Leave Oliver here.
I like to have a boy to hold in front of me while someone's shooting at me, don't I?
Sykes!
Get out there. That's what you get for peaching on Nancy, Dodger. Get up there. Move it.
Where is he? Where is he? Stay where you are, Jack Dawkins!
Stop! Down! Down, Master Dawkins. Where did Sykes go?
You think I'd peach? I got me standards.
It's for Oliver. Please, young man. We only want to save him.
Sykes took him up on the roof. He took the only means of getting up there, too.
Go on, get over there. Get up. Come on, move it.
Down the courtyard, quick, hurry up!
Move it. Come on. Get up there. Go on, move. There they are! Stand down. I hope you're watching me, boy. I should be charging you for the education I'm giving you. This is where me and you parts company. I swings across there. I slips down to the docks aboard the ship, and eyes off to China.
We need just one clear shot at him.
No, no, be careful of Oliver!
What are you doing, boy?
I want my locket!
Give me the box.
No!
I said give me the box.
No!
There's justice for you.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Oliver!
Hagen. I thought you were dead.
One last lesson from Mr. Fagin to Master Twist. Never assume, my dear. Poor old Bill. Looks like he's come to the end of his rope.
Oliver Twist! You can come down now! We'll meet you inside!
Go on, I'll be all right. Go on, that's a good lad. Such a good lad.
I'm not going until I've got what's mine.
Yours? Yours? I don't understand, my dear.
The locket.
Locket. No, I don't recall any locket.
Fagin. The police are coming up here any second.
Locket. Very pretty. Oh, well, it's not quite right for a strapping young man like yourself. How about a nice little powder case for that special woman in your life?
The locket, Fagin. Or I peach.
Peach? Peach on Fagin? Who brought you in when you was nothing more than a ragamuffin and smelling like a pig? Peach on Fagin? Who clothed you and fed you?
You taught me to steal and cheat.
Yes, I did that. And look how you repay me, huh? Trying to take my hard-earned treasure from me and threatening to peach on me. What's happening to young people today?
The locket, Fagin.
Take it. Go on. Go on, you miserable little schemer.
It's true. You took me in when nobody else would have had me. I would have starved or frozen to death. Don't worry, Fagin. I won't binge.
No. Come on.
Now then, midway there. Beside that, ladies and gents. All right, go on, lad.
Thank God! Mr. Brownlow, Miss Rose, I have the locket. Oh, we'll never let you out of our sight again.
It is my wife. You've been telling the truth all along. Oliver, please forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive, Grandfather.
Here he is. Get the wagon in. Constable, all right.
Dodger! Mr. Brownlow will help. I'll tell him everything. And then he'll tell the police. And then you'll be free.
What? You want to deprive me of my right to matriculate to that great institution of higher study and learning? I'm just afraid there's going to stick me in one of them measly lockups so it ain't got the personnel who can teach me all I needs to know. I hope it puts me in the most outstanding Broadwell in the kingdom.
I don't like to think of you in prison.
Oh, I needs to use me time well. Because when I comes out, I'm an honour to my profession and a credit to pickpockets everywhere. You see, mate, we both got what we wanted. You found your family, and I gets the chance to better myself and me true calling. What more can a couple of little rotters like us ask for?
I'll come and visit you.
Nah, that ain't the place for you. Just think of me now and then.
I'll never forget you, Dodger.
And I won't forget you neither.
Come on.
And one day, when you goes reaching for your pocketbook and it's missing, you know the Artful Dodger ain't far away.
Bye, Dodger.
goodness is rewarded. Remember that, my son, and live by it.